Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to discuss how we can make the connections with the Power BI visuals. Meaning, let's say your data set is published or you have published in one of the reports on the service, and you may want to use the table of this report or visual of any kind of visual. Okay, so you can export the visuals as in live connections. I will show you. So any kind of visual I can say, or let's say this table here I have, and I wanted to use this table into the another report. So how I can connect, how I can make the connection with the this table directly in Power BI. That's what we are going to see here. Okay, so if you click on the more options, so if you come or if you over the mouse on this table, or any visual will be there. Okay, so if you go to the export data, so come and then click on these three dots, then go to the export data. Once you click on this, click on the summarize data, and here by default you get an option to make a connection, meaning export the data with the live connection. Okay, so you have to just export. Okay, so now here, if I open this file, obviously it will fetch the data from the table from where we have exported this. Okay, so it will make the direct connection with that Power BI report. Okay, so instead of this, what I want to do is I want to use this. Okay, so you are able to get, or you are able to make the connection directly with the Power BI report through the Excel, but I want to use this. I want to do the same with the Power BI. How I can do that? Okay, so that is even possible, but here the way we have connection and all here, if you go to the data and then connection and queries, here you can see that this is what the connection I have. Okay, so you cannot use this Power BI dot API dot com and all this, okay, to make the connection. But yes, to connect with that, here we have a connection string. Okay, so if you open the connection, if you come to the definition, here there is something called connection string. Copy this connection string and go to the notepad, paste that connection string here. Okay, let me open brand new, and from this you need to remove this integrated security claims token and then persist security info. These two parameters you need to remove. Okay, so I removed these two parameters. So remaining connection string will work for you. So what you need to do is you need to go to the Power BI desktop. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we can connect with this table, the table which is on the Power BI service, and I want to use this data into my another report. So that is what we are going to see. Okay, let allow some time to open the Power BI desktop. Now, once you are in a Power BI desktop, what you can do is you can go to the get data. Obviously, we are going to import the data, and here you can select the OLE DB connector. Okay, so let me select more. So it should show me all the options or all type of connectors. Let me search for OLE DB. OLE DB. Okay, this is what you need to use. Then let's say connect and copy the connection string. Copy the connection string here and go to the advanced option, and here you don't need to use the SQL statement, that is optional. But yes, what you need to put there is you need to use this text, the command text, in the advanced option. Okay, so obviously this will make the connections, but before this makes connection, okay, let me say connect. it might throw error in your case for the connection cannot be make like this, because you what you need to do is you need to install the OLE DB connection client. Okay, go to the Google and search for this. Then here you need to install the drivers for OLE DB. Okay, and not for the SQL Server. Okay, let me go back. OLE DB, not OLE DB. I should say analysis, because this the Power BI reports are published on the analysis service. So analysis service client libraries. Okay. So here, if you come and if you download this first one, so just click on this, it will get downloaded. Once the download done, you need to install this. Simply double click on it, and it will run for not it will not take more than 2 minutes. Okay, it's just 82 MB size, and if I double click on it, it is so lower version of this product has been detected on your system. So would you like to upgrade? Yes. So because what I did, I already have this installed on my system, that's why it is giving. But yes, still I'm trying to upgrade this, and I accept everything and say next, next, next. So it will install the drivers. So these drivers required. So Microsoft Analysis Service OLEDB provider setup you need to install on your system. Then and then only you will be able to use that connector, the one which we are using here. So it is almost done. Okay, done. So we are done with the connector now. So obviously what we do is, in your case, your Windows may be connected with the Microsoft account. So in that case, you can directly use this one. If you want to enter the alternate credentials, you can use this one. But yes, so database credentials you cannot have, because it is already on the service. So you can use this option, Windows credentials, and then use my current credentials. So I will say connect. Okay, so now this will go and make the connection with that table, and we will see all the data, all the columns will be fetched as it is. And one more thing that I would like to tell you, that okay, if you have the slicers on this report, and if you have slicers applied on that, so those will be retained in the query that we are going to build. Okay, a couple of times it might ask uh, to select your Microsoft account. Okay, in my case, it asks for the 2 times, but in your case, it might ask more than 2 times. Okay, but yes, it should work. And then this is what the data we have on the service. Okay, 214.70103, and this is just a preview of data. And if I say load data, it will import the data. Okay, it will import the data from this table into my another Power BI report. So in many organizations, what people does is they export the data in Excel. They upload the Excel somewhere on the SharePoint or OneDrive, and then from there they are fetching the data. So they can avoid that kind of activity, and little bit the automation of your task. So yes, now you have 60,000 plus rows in this. Okay, so you can rename, and all everything is fine. Okay, let's wait for the data. And this is what the data we have imported. Another thing I would like to tell you, that here, this is, if I copy the command text, okay, Control A and Control C. So let me open new file. So here you can see this is the MDX query, and what it does, it has used, okay, so this is what the variable they have created using the summarize function. So obviously table is stored, the entire table. Then what they did is limitations they have applied that 5 lakh rows only can be fetched. So if you change this number from here to 50 lakhs or more than 10 million, meaning more than 1 crore rows, you can fetch. Okay, so any number of rows, you can change this limit and you can fetch the any number of rows. So here this will be again evaluated. Okay, so if I'm not going to change the number here, but yes, you can change the number, and then this is going to evaluate this top n function here, and then it is going to sort the data in this order. So order by, it's fine. Okay, if you keep order by, if you do not keep order by, that is fine. So this will be a MDX query, okay, for your EBI report. So you can make the changes and you can fetch the data who meaning if your data set has more than 5 lakh rows, you can change that value in top end function and you will be able to fetch the data, right? So let me close this. This is not required. This is not required, right? So we are successfully fetched this data into our another report as a feeder. So you can build the report. So this is the way we can do a small kind of automation of your reports or reduce your manual tasks. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day. Please do not forget to subscribe webcam.